Claire is 16. She is an MVP of her high school basketball team. She is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and she is a member of the Students Against Drunk Driving. She is headed home one day from a friend's house when she hears a beep from her phone. Claire picks up her phone for 4 seconds to read a message from the friend that she had just left. Looking up from her phone, she freaks out and jerks the wheel, noticing that she is about to run off of the road. This hard jerk sends Claire's car flying down the road, tumbling straight into a tree. Claire does have her seatbelt on, holding her into the car, but she is tightly held in her crumbled car. And after 11.5 hours of emergency surgery, Claire's mother is now left with the gut-twisting decision of whether or not to see her child live as a vegetable or to take her off of life support. This is just one tragic incident that can happen while texting while driving. The U.S. Department of Transportation claims 135 billion people are sending and receiving text messages weekly in the United States. 13.4 billion people are driving every day. Out of this 13.4 billion people, 812,000 people are texting while driving. Only 35 states in the United States has a ban against texting while driving. Mississippi is not one of those states. The only restraint against texting while driving that Mississippi has is for school bus drivers, for minors with learner's permits, and provisional license. Today, we are going to take a look into why texting and driving is dangerous, what's being done about it, and how to help make our roads safer. According to Match.com, research shows that texting drivers looked at the road 40% less than drivers who were not. Other research shows that drivers who are texting respond slower to brake lights, have less control over proper lane change and lane positioning. As reported by nsmear.com, a study by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute shows that texting increases risk of accident 23.2 times over impaired driving. 95% of drivers who were surveyed said texting behind the wheel was unacceptable, though 21% of that 95 also admitted to doing it. This survey also showed that texting and driving may be generational, with the highest percent at 37, with the age group of 18 to 27. The next age group was at 14%, with 28 years old to 44 years old. People ages 45 to 60 only text 2% of the time. With these dangers in mind, what can drivers constantly bombarded by incoming text messages and phone calls do to be safe while driving? Well, we can either put our phones on mute. We can even turn them on every time we climb into a car. Doing so can actually decrease the risk of accidents due to text messages by 50%. Regardless of our state's stance on the issue, texting while driving just isn't safe. So take the facts to heart and resist the urge to text and drive. Doing so could save your life or the life of someone else.